5:13 happening now. The fate of an alleged cop killer is in the hands of an Orleans Parish jury. This follows more than a week of emotional testimony, even some video evidence.
Yeah, WDSU's Morgan Lentis has been following this case for us since it started. She joins us live outside criminal court with where things stand right now. Morgan, we know the jury's still out.
Yeah, that's right, Travers. And look, at the end of the day, this case is going to come down to intent. That is why both the DA and defense attorneys in their closing arguments asked the jury this question: did Darren Bridges choose to kill Officer Marcus McNeil? In an impassioned speech to jurors, District Attorney Jason Williams shouted "that shot" as surveillance video showed Darren Bridges fire a third and final time at NOPD officer Marcus McNeil. He says the entire case rests on that moment when he argues shows intent because McNeil was already on the ground, face down. Now, ultimately, the question of why Darren Bridges did what he did will be for jurors to debate before deciding whether to convict him of first-degree murder or a lesser charge.
There is the possibility he could get a verdict if the jury saw fit in this case that would not require mandatory life.
And this former prosecutor says that might be the defense's strategy. Attorneys for Bridges chose to focus on what jurors will not see on cameras recording the night of October 13th, 2017, saying their client feared for his life and was the victim of an unlawful arrest, giving him the right to defend himself. What the jury thinks remains to be seen.
People will get heated. They will start to sort of argue their perspectives, and they're talking about deliberating a penalty that involves a life sentence. I expect there to be thorough conversations.
So I did briefly speak with District Attorney Jason Williams when he walked out as the jury was in lunch earlier. I asked him if he wanted to make a comment publicly at this time. He said not right now, but he said that could definitely change once there is a verdict. So we will, of course, keep you posted. Reporting live outside Criminal District Court, I'm Morgan Lentis, WDSU News.